Drives the baseline. Shots no good. Rebounds put up and down. Lee from 10. No good. Rebound. Takes it from 18. Count it, Monty Vogel. Good shot. Flames for three. Count it. All alone, Alfonso Cotton puts it down. And we're tied.
We're back. You ready?
The Health Information Technology program combines healthcare, business, and technology. This online degree provides students a broad range of knowledge that allows them to choose multiple career paths. Our graduates work in data analytics, electronic health records, medical coding, and much more. Employment growth is high for HIT careers. Upon completion, our students are eligible to take the Registered Health Information Technician exam since we are nationally accredited by CAHIM. For more information, go to jeffco.edu/HIT.
Thurman Law has been your trusted legal MVP for over 75 years. From three-pointers to tough legal battles, we've got your back in every game of life. Whether you're facing a personal injury, need a defense strategy, or tackling family matters, Thurman Law Firm is the winning play. Like your favorite team, we're dedicated to the Jefferson County community. Choose Thurman Law Firm, your legal champions for over 7 decades. Give them a call, 636-789-8989.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
The Health Information Technology program combines healthcare, business, and technology. This online degree provides students a broad range of knowledge that allows them to choose multiple career paths. Our graduates work in data analytics, electronic health records, medical coding, and much more. Employment growth is high for HIT careers. Upon completion, our students are eligible to take the Registered Health Information Technician exam since we are nationally accredited by CAHIM. For more information, go to jeffco.edu/HIT.
What if there was a place that could help you discover the possibilities? A place where you could find your passion, your purpose, your path. Jefferson College is that place. So what are you waiting for? Discover the possibilities at Jefferson College.
Alicia Cornell, Annapolis, Missouri.
Shania Felton, Atlanta, Georgia.
Kenise Mills, St. Louis, Missouri.
Lucia Luque, Malaga, Spain.
Jacayla Kurt, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carlise Mitchell, Chinaville, Louisiana.
Taylor Montgomery, St. Louis, Missouri.
Josie Allen, Festus, Missouri.
Sydney Burris, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Lauren Bennett, St. Louis, Missouri.
Paris Larkin, Bonter, Missouri.
Sofia Pellegri, Madrid, Spain.
Hannah Hayes, York, Pennsylvania.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit.
Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key. Hey, Ray Halbrook here, catching up with Coach C.B. Walker from the Lady Vikings here. Coach, you're getting on down to the home stretch here, and 15-6 on the season. What has gone on right now, and where do you think you guys, as far as like development is concerned, are you guys on track, and maybe some defining things about your team right now?
I think things have been going well. They're having their moments to where they're starting to play together more.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes doing around this time, you're finding yourself playing your best 5, best 6, best 8 girls, and that's what it's been coming down to. Everybody still is getting an opportunity, but we finishing the game with no more than 8 girls. So I think they're starting to understand and creating that chemistry amongst each other, right. And it's showing within our record right now.
Absolutely. Let's talk about injuries. What's going on with the ladies?
We got a couple of them right now banged up right now. Jacayla's battling a foot injury right now, so she's kind of day to day. Shania Dooley, she messed up her nose last game, so we hoping to get her in the mask her soon to kind of protect that. So I hope that don't take away from her being aggressive.
Yeah.
We got a couple guards down there that's hurt as well. Some of them just dealing with death in the family as well. So kind of not being here and everything. But like I explained to everybody, it's just next man up, next lady up, next Viking up. Just be ready to play.
Absolutely. Mineral Area coming in here 21-2, and a pretty impressive run that they're having right now. What are you planning on doing to stop that tonight?
We got to control their guards. In my honest opinion, we got to be able to control their guards. And, with us, we can't get out to a slow start. I feel like at their place, we got out to a very slow start, and we was playing catch-up. That's not typical who we are, especially on the girls' side. We got to be able to, make some type of presence in the beginning of the game.
There you go. Good luck to you today.
All right, I appreciate it.
Coach C.B. Walker from the Lady Vikings.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Thurman Law has been your trusted legal MVP for over 75 years. From three-pointers to tough legal battles, we've got your back in every game of life. Whether you're facing a personal injury, need a defense strategy, or tackling family matters, Thurman Law Firm is the winning play. Like your favorite team, we're dedicated to the Jefferson County community. Choose Thurman Law Firm, your legal champions for over 7 decades. Give them a call, 636-789-8989.
Alicia Cornell, Annapolis, Missouri.
Shania Felton, Atlanta, Georgia.
Kenise Mills, St. Louis, Missouri.
Lucia Luque, Malaga, Spain.
Ja'Kayla Kurt, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carlise Mitchell, Chinaville, Louisiana.
Taylor Montgomery, St. Louis, Missouri.
Josie Allen, Festus, Missouri.
Sydney Burris, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Lauren Bennett, St. Louis, Missouri.
Paris Larkin, Bonter, Missouri.
Sofía Pellegri, Madrid, Spain.
Hannah Hayes, York, Pennsylvania.
What if there was a place that could help you discover the possibilities? A place where you could find your passion, your purpose, your path. Jefferson College is that place. So what are you waiting for? Discover the possibilities at Jefferson College.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lady Vikings basketball on live stream STL. We are live from Joel and Stringer Court in Hillsborough, Missouri, home to the Jefferson Lady Vikings. They are going to be taking on the Mineral Area College Cardinals today in a wonderful crosstown rival, so to speak. It's a little farther away, about 50 miles difference, but you know, crosstown rivals. Ray Halbrook, Mr. Matt Bates, Mr. Brian Kaplinger, all of us here, the live stream dream team we call it here, and gentlemen, it'll be a fun one here.
Wow, I'm telling you, when you look at, and we're going to talk about it in the men's game too, but Brian, I mean, Mineral Area College collectively, men and women, have only lost 3 games this year. Last meeting was January 20th for Mineral Area, and Jeffco Mineral Area won 86-71. Lady Cardinals, 4-1 in the conference. Their last game was a 61-58 loss, and that snapped a 15-game winning streak.
Yeah.
So the Vikings come in today. I mean, really, right now, 8-1 at home, and we go from there.
Right, and it's home cooking. I mean, the Lady Vikings have done a great job of just holding their court. You know, both teams coming in their last 5, 4-1 as well, and so both teams playing really, really well. But you got to give the edge to Mineral Area. I mean, you know, they're electric. Looking up and down their score sheet, they've got a young lady, Caitlin Chomko, who's probably their leading scorer, but after that, they're extremely balanced. I mean, a number of young ladies coming off the bench can put up points, and you heard Coach C.B. Walker talk about it early. For the Vikings, they've got to get out fast, and that means Miss Jacayla Kirk's got to have her game on early and get rolling.
Early and often, and we're going to go over starting lineups real quick for the Mineral Area College Cardinals. NJCAA Division I head coach Briley Palmer going to send out the following 5. Number 5, averaging 15.6 a game, Caitlin Chomko. Number 22, Maddie Ayers. Number 24, Audra Pasakarnas. Number 35, Talia Graham. And number 40, Sydney Lewis. Coach C.B. Walker going to send out the following 5 for the 15-6 Jefferson College Lady Vikings. From Warner Robins, Georgia, number 2, Shania Felton. From St. Louis, Missouri, 5'7" freshman, number 4, Kenise Mills. From Malaga, Spain, 6-foot sophomore at forward, number 5, Lucia Luque. From St. Louis, Missouri, number 10, Jacayla Kirk will be at forward. And closing things out from Festus, Missouri, the 5'6" freshman, number 22, Josie Allen. So buckle up, get ready for a ride, and see what the Jefferson Lady Vikings can do today. Again, the last game for the Vikings was February 7th over Rend Lake, 87-59, and then back on February 6th over Moberly. So Lucia Luque will be in the box along with number 35, Talia Graham. Graham from the floor, 58%, so she's 19th in the area, but outside of that, it is a lot of love being spread out across the board for the Cardinals. Here's Felton, goes far corner, pull-up shot, they're gonna fake that, back out, spin through the paint, went Kirk, no dice. Rebound grabbed by number 5, Caitlin Chomko. Chomko coming to you from Houston, Texas. Gives that over to Pasakarnas, one of the 4 Australians on the roster. Ball's going to go right off the foot of Josie Allen and out of bounds with 9:20 remaining in the first quarter, 40 seconds gone. Going to be a throw in for Mineral Area under the bucket. We're going to wing it around. It goes from Graham back up top to Ayers. Back and back out, 3 on the shot clock. Got to get through there. Goes up off the panel and in. So give her the first 2 of the game from Maddie Ayers, the freshman from Annapolis, Missouri. Back out to Josie Allen up top to Felton. Felton got a new little hairdo going. Long range 3 put up off the back iron. A little too hard. Rebound grab by the Cardinals. Back up they come. That'll be Ayers. Far range 3 put up does not fall through. That'll be Jacayla Kirk grabbing that rebound, and back up come the Vikings, only down 2-0 at the moment. Here's Felton. Hands off to Josie Allen behind the back, cuts through the paint, goes off her hand, and they're going to say it was nudged out by number 40. That was Sydney Lewis. So
yeah, and
Vikings retain possession.
I was going to say, I like the aggressiveness so far to try and get to the paint. I mean, early trying to get Jacayla going down on the block, and then there just a lot of screens at the top.
And again, with it only being 2-0, but get that first bucket and see if you can, once you break that icebreaker, see what else can fall in for you. But right now, with nothing falling in, you don't want to get
too far behind the 8 ball, if you will. You know what I mean? That, you know, if Mineral Area comes down and puts a couple productive drives together, next thing you know, it could be 10-0. And so see what Felton does here. Spin move outside the block. That goes off the rim. Rebound grabbed by number 5, Caitlin Chomko. Averaging 15.5 a game. So, again, a lot of love spread around as none of the ladies on the Cardinal side are, you know, in the top 25 in scoring, but they definitely spread the love around. Here's a kick back out. That's Ayers. They go down low. Spin move in the paint. Rolls off the back iron. Rebound grabbed by Lewis. She's going to kick it back out. Back out again to Chomko. Chomko over to Ayers. She's going to drive in on Allen. Bangs it off the side panel. Josie Allen going to grab that rebound, navigate her way back up the court. Throws right to the feet of Kirk. Again, don't like that pass at all. Kirk's going to go up, and they're going to call a foul.
Oh, no. Jump ball. Wow.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I thought there was a lot of contact underneath right there.
Okay, because I already had her going to the line to shoot too, and was ready to rock and roll with that. But again, they are held off the score sheet. So when somehow an unproductive drive on that one ends up with a possession arrow now. So that will be Mineral Area. They're going to chuck up a 3. A little too hard off the back iron, and that's going to be grabbed by Kenise Mills. Far side of the court. Now just above the 3-point arc to Kirk. Kirk, little shuffle step. She's going to back out. Lukey, little give and go, and a little too hard on that. So that'll be a turnover. Back up comes Chomko for 3. Off the back iron. Felton's going to grab that. Back up she comes. Still 2-0 ball game. 3:15 gone.
Yeah, neither team giving an inch here, at least on the defensive side.
Felton a little too hard, high off the panel. Back up to Chomko, come the Cardinals. Down low, bounce pass from Passacarnas. Out to Lewis. Lewis going to spin in on Lukey, going to go up. They're going to get Lukey with a block.
I was going to say, right up to that point, it's been great defense by Lukey down low. I mean, she's using her size to make sure the offensive player there, Graham, not really able to get any position, but that little quick sidestep just kind of got her a little bit.
Kind of like in football right now where, you know, the defense right now seems to be keeping them in the ball game right now because on the offensive side, still haven't, you know, dropped one through the bucket just yet. So, again, 3.5 gone, and the defense is holding up because it's still only a 2-0 ball game at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you give a lot of credit to the Lady Vikings here. I mean, their man-to-man defense so far has been spectacular. Even when they do get beat off the dribble, a good help defense has been set up. And like I said, they're protecting the paint, which is what you want.
Throw in goes to Graham. Graham goes over to Ayers. Ayers back over to Chomko. Chomko being guarded by Felton. I like that matchup out there. Kenise Mills stuck her hand in there, poked the ball out. That'll be a throw-in for the Vikings, and that'll be Josie Allen on the far side.
Yeah, now we just need some of this defensive energy to switch over to the offensive side and start getting some points here.
What do you say, Coach Kaplinger? Get a little aggressive, maybe start putting up a few threes or something like that? Just try to break the monotony?
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing right now from the Cardinals, they're collapsing when you get the ball down in the paint. So, you know, you got to tell your post players, be ready to have that quick pass out to the perimeter and see if you can't knock down some shots.
And the sophomore, Sydney Burris, number 23, is checked in. But there is the first one. It goes through the bucket. That is Jakayla Kirk. Give her first 2. Averages 22 a game, so 20 more to go on her average. But right now, knotted up at 2. There's a turnover, and almost a turnover. That's going to be put up and in by number 35, Talia Graham. The sophomore, again, 58% from the floor. She, you know, within 5 feet right there. Kenise Mills.
Yeah, she just decided, I'm taking this one to the hole, and you're not going to stop me.
4-4. So nice pace, and I believe that's something that Coach C.B. Walker had talked about in the pregame interview as well. Just, you know, keep up with the pace. There's a block by number 23, Sydney Burris, but Cardinals retain possession. 3-ball put up and good. Woo. Look at Chomko.
Stepping out, knocking it down.
Fight for the ball along the side. They're going to call a push. Figured the way the last call went, they might have called a jump ball on that one too. But
I kind of expected it too on that one.
And there's a timeout taken on the floor. That'll be a media timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well with 4:54 left to go here. This is Lady Vikings basketball live stream STL.
Thurman Law has been your trusted legal MVP for over 75 years. From three-pointers to tough legal battles, we've got your back in every game of life. Whether you're facing a personal injury, need a defense strategy, or tackling family matters, Thurman Law Firm is the winning play. Like your favorite team, we're dedicated to the Jefferson County community. Choose Thurman Law Firm, your legal champions for over 7 decades. Give them a call, 636-789-8989.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Back here at Jefferson College Auditorium, Joel and Stringer Court. Matt Bates, Brian Kaplinger here with you in the house today. 4:54 on the clock, and it is a 7-4 ball game right now. That three-pointer put up by Chomko has created the difference in the score. Bounce pass over to Allen, back over to Felton. She's going to go right through the paint, in and out of the bucket. Right now, Felton, she got to find that middle ground. Some have gone up a little too hard, some a little too soft, and the bucket just being unforgiving right now for her. Maddie Ayers, they go down low, put up by Lewis once, twice. Ball being fought for down on the floor. They're going to give that over to Burris. Burris, long range throw up for Mills, and she's going to go in there. Look at that, like a bearcat, gets in there over to Allen off the paint, off the panel, and she should be going to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be on number 5, Caitlin Chomko, her first of the afternoon. And speaking of the afternoon, thank you to everybody tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, the TKDS Sports app.com, live stream STL, and out there on Mixler.com as well too. And if you're following us on Mixler, that will be the Lady Vikings going right to left, and that'll be Mineral Area going left to right. First one goes up for Allen, no dice. Everybody coming in to thank her for missing that one, and just saying, don't do that again on the second one. We got you on this. And she does. So, welcome to the score sheet. Josie Allen. She averages 11 a game and 62% from the stripe, so you would think next time to the line she'll go 2 for 2, Brian.
Absolutely, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Vikings here, doing a little bit of full court press, really try and force the ball out of the hands of the guards for the Cardinals.
Here's a 3 ball put up again. No, that is number 24, Passacarnis. Audra Passacarnis, another member of the Thunder from down under. Hard bounce pass to the feet of Kirk once again. I don't know if they just can't put enough mustard on it to zip it like at the chest level, but it just seems like all these passes keep going down to the feet.
Right.
And it may not seem like a whole lot, but that time to go from picking it up down at your feet to bring it up where if it's just right in the chest, boom, right up you go.
Yeah, you're probably looking at an and one on that play, that half second, split second, if you will, it takes to get back all the way up to your shooting position.
That will be Jakayla Kirk at the line. 79% from the stripe. Definitely one of the ones you don't want to foul and put at the line would be the 6-foot sophomore from St. Louis. 3:36 left to go here. And she'll promptly bang down the next one, give her 4. She has 4 of the 7. Little press being put on. Cardinals break that. Back up they come. Passacarnis, they go in through the paint. put up and in by number 25, Ashley Baragas. Ooh, just hit a spot on the floor, and Kirk just went face planted right in. It must have been the change from the floor from the dark wood to the light wood.
Right.
But boy, I'm telling you right now, that is a nice interlay that they have with that big Viking ship out there in the middle of midcourt. Turnover though, ball being fought for, jump ball, there we go. But that'll be a possession arrow for Mineral Area nonetheless. So after the throw in, possession arrow will go to Jefferson College, but right now Mineral Area has the ball right under the bucket. Kick back out to number 10 that's checked into the game. That's Jalea Clayton. And number 22, Maddie Ayers. Over to Chomko once again, too hard off the back iron. And Burris over to Kenise Mills. Bounce pass to Felton. Felton, right elbow, kicks back out. 2:30 and counting. 19 on the shot clock. Burris into the paint, just off to the left. That one does not fall through. So still 12-7 ball game, 5-point deficit for the Vikings right now. Still manageable. You know, if the bucket would show a little love as well too, could be a little tighter. Long range three put up, too hard. Back up comes Kenise Mills. Mills and Felton, 2-on-2 through the paint. No call on that. Back up comes Ayers. Zip pass, that's picked off once again by Kirk, up to Felton. She's going to come in, bangs it right off the panel and in, Shania Felton. And there's a timeout taken by Mineral Area to stop that, and we'll keep it right here. And we will talk about Cheap Seats Photography and Ron Rigdon over at cheapseatsphoto.com. That's 314-402-9014. Photos, banners, designs, custom designs. That is Ron Rigdon at cheapseatsphoto.com, Cheap Seats Photography. And I guess while we have another second, Ray, the Thurman Law Firm. Great job by them, and they're advertising with us as well, too. That
one of our main sponsors here. We appreciate those folks being on board with us.
Thurman Law Firm, 636-789-8989. If you need any legal assistance. But, Brian, 12-9.
Right.
So, once again, you're looking at a one-possession game. So, the three-pointer. And you look at, again, some of the shots that have gone in and out of the cylinder for the Vikings. They could either have the lead, or I think they're giving Mineral Area enough fits, I guess, as you will, already, with it being 12-9 and only $1.51 left to go here.
Right. No, I agree. It's just one of those shots aren't falling right now, so it's a grind. You got to continue to play defense. The one thing that's kind of stood out to me is Shania Felton and her defense on Chomko. She's doing a great job of just keeping her outside, not allowing her to get to where she wants to get to.
I think that guard play that they have up top is just making Mineral Area a little uncomfortable.
Right.
And speaking of uncomfortable, Josie Allen giving all kinds of fits out there. Checking into the game, number 12, that's Carlissa Mitchell as well. Ball goes a little too hard. Rebound grabbed by number 24, Lauren Bennett, who's checked into the game as well too. Felton over the timeline. Over to Allen, and also in the game now, Remy Langmaid from Australia. And what was the number on that train that knocked that one through?
That was Bennett, just doing a great job down there on the block. Oh, and then coming up with a big steal right here is Carlissa Mitchell.
Mitchell off the panel a little too hard, and that's going to go off the hand of Bennett and out with 57 seconds left to go. But it is a 12-11 ball game right now, and Lady Vikings still giving Mineral Area all kinds of fits, making things uncomfortable for them. Back up the court they come. That is Talia Graham. Graham over to Langmaid. Back over to Graham once again. Little pick and roll set up through the paint. High off the panel, doesn't fall through. That was number 25, Baragas. Little hard man-to-man press being put on right now. 25 on the game clock, 18 on the shot clock. So there's about a 6-second differential on that. And it looks like that is going to go off the foot and out. So that'll be shot clock going off with 22.7 left to go, and just a 1-point deficit for the Jefferson Vikings. So, up the floor comes number 21, that's Walschlager. Pass down low, Graham, spin move outside the paint, too hard. Rebound grabbed by Mitchell. Back up comes Felton, 2 seconds on the clock. Long range shot put up, just falls a little too short.
Just a touch short.
But we end quarter number 1. That is Mineral Area 12, Jefferson College 11, and we're back with another fresh 10 on the clock. This is Lady Vikings basketball, live stream STL.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallicue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
Perfect timing back here at Jefferson College Auditorium here, Hillsboro, Missouri. Matt Bates and Brian Kaplinger back here with you for quarter number 2. Producer Ray Hallbrook in the house today as well, along with Drake and Drew, operating cameras down there on the floor. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time on this Saturday afternoon as well, on a doubleheader Saturday. Ladies here, tip-off at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and the men slated for 3:30. So that'll be a throw-in for quarter number 2. That'll be Josie Allen gives it back to the official again. I guess the other one on the other side decided to blow that one, so. Okay.
I had to just make sure they're getting the scoreboard correct. They still had the team fouls up there, and obviously, you know, when you switch quarters, they go back to 0.
There we go. Nice detective work there, Mr. Kaplinger. Nice power move through. Doesn't fall through. Ball's stripped out. Bennett on the floor. No, that's Lucia Lukey down there on the floor. Her and Bennett must have swapped out in between quarters, but nice job by Lukey down on the floor, and already a timeout taken with 9:45. And we're going to thank the 3 sponsors, Mr. Hallbrook.
We'll do that. Well, this is the Drake cam over here, getting a good shot right underneath the basket here, and also for our, our scrums and whatnot. But yeah.
But we have Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, and Case and Bucks up in Barnhart. So if you're in your area, go to Pasta House or 636-725-0300. Texas Roadhouse, 636-330-0512. Case and Bucks up in Barnhart, 636-464-0110, or caseandbucksbarnhart.com. I don't know. Saturday evening meal, Mr. Kaplinger. I'm telling you.
I'm thinking you still got time. You know, you haven't missed but a quarter of this game, so get up there maybe for lunch, catch the game while you're getting some nice wings or just those amazing salads right there at Case and Bucks. Or if you're at Texas Roadhouse, I mean, there's nothing better than a good old steak, right?
The fall off the bone ribs, too.
Oh, man. I'm telling you.
But you know what, though? I mean, right around the corner, there's Pasta House with that house Italian salad that they have. And
never go wrong with good Italian.
You could sit there and talk about the pasta, but I think their pizza is kind of a sleeper on that menu, along with those Mount Vesuvius wings. Stop it.
Hey, if you're hungry, you might as well get in the car and head on out. You can still catch this game. Or if you want to do an early dinner, catch the men's game a little bit later, like you said, starting at 3:30.
We keep talking about this, so you might have to just do the rest of the game by yourself, sir.
Hey, we'll call Uber Eats or
there you go.
DoorDash, one of those. Maybe we can get them delivered, right?
9:46 left to go until halftime. 19 seconds on the shot clock, so something to be aware of as well on the throw-in. So under the bucket goes over to, that's Jacayla Kirk. They went to go down low to Lukey, and that was just pickpocketed by number 5, Chomko. kicks it back out. Long-range three put up, and Drano for number 10, Jalea Clayton, the freshman. She averages 5, give her 3, so she's good for one more bucket, and she can take the foot off the gas. There's Felton high off the panel, more of just a pass over to Kirk. So give her 6 on the afternoon. 9-10 and counting. Again, little tight press being put on, and Chomko on the far side. I thought she had stepped out, but
I'm going to say a little bit of a push, it looks like. All right.
Okay.
I didn't
the way
see
Chomko was kind of, she was like stutter stepping on that far side, and I thought she had put her foot right on the Joe Ellen over there. But again, I mean, officials right there on it, so I will trust their judgment on that one. Felton guarding Chomko once again, high up off the panel. I'm going to, you know what, highlight Felton on that one, because if she doesn't get up, that makes Chomko have to go a little higher up off of her. Allen for 3 off the side of the canister. Went right through the legs of Baragas. So I don't know if they're going to say it went off Baragas. No, just went right through her legs.
Right.
So
I find that hard to believe, but, you know, I'm maybe a little biased in this situation, but
clean through the 5-hole.
Right.
Through the wicket. So, far side. No bounce. Doesn't put the ball on the floor. Goes up once and twice goes Baragas, and the freshman should be going to the line to shoot 2. So that's Ashley Baragas from Hopewell Junction, New York. Can't really say I'm familiar with that part of town.
Not at all.
Hotbed for talent, but off the back iron goes that first one. So again, Baragas averages 8.5 a ball game, 63% from the stripe. Puts the next one up, and a little too soft on that one. Bounces around, doesn't fall through. That'll be Burris grabbing that, gives it over to Felton once again with 8:15 now and counting until halftime. So again, Vikings only down by 2 in this thing, 15-13. And Mineral Area is just having a whale of a time trying to get it going, and Felton creates a turnover right there. Kirk slips again, so I don't know if that's I believe Coach had talked about her having like an ankle issue, I believe, and I mean, it's almost like a little drop foot, if you will, but that goes high up off the panel, goes Baragas, where, you know, it just seems like it just like loses feeling, and I think that's what caught her going up the court a while ago too.
Yeah, I think you said it. Like you said, you've seen a couple times where it's almost like just that foot ankle gives out a little bit, and so you just want to keep an eye on it throughout the game. Hopefully, get some rest for her in between, and it keeps her strength there.
Kirk up top, brings it down, goes through the paint, left-handed, and in goes Jakayla Kirk.
Yeah, just a beautiful move, driving the lane and switching to the left and laying it right in.
She has 8 of the 15, and there's thought they were going to call a timeout, but they called actually a travel.
Yeah, he was a little happy with his whistle.
Chomko, yes. So with 7:13 left to go until halftime, it is still that one-possession game, and it's only a 2-point deficit, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a lot of credit to this Viking defense. I mean, they're just doing a tremendous job of frustrating the Cardinals' offense, and if they can somehow get this lid off the basket, I think we're looking at a very different game.
And I know she only has 2 points, does Felton, but I would dare say, like, if you wanted to dish out a player of the game right now, I think her work on defense is speaking volumes right now.
Oh, I'm with you completely. I mean, just the job she's done just on Chomko in and of itself. You know, we talked at the beginning, Chomko coming in, really being the leading scorer, just over 15 a game. And she's been frustrated, even having to change her shot, alter her shot quite a bit with Felton's presence in her face pretty much the whole afternoon.
That'll be Burris in and out a little too hard. So misses the first one with 6:55 left to go until halftime. Next one up and bounces down and through. Nice job at the stripe. Welcome to the score sheet, Sydney Burris. Makes it a 1-point ball game. Could have tied it up there from the charity stripe. That was Burris trying to kick the ball, missed it. And I think they're saying that it went off a Lady Viking, but
they're actually going to get Mills. They're saying she pushed from behind. But
okay.
Man, it's just, to me, that's a tough call to make when it's the defender has the right to the basketball, especially when it's being passed like that. And so I didn't see enough contact on my end to really warrant that call. But apparently, our officials down on the floor a little bit closer can see that.
Mitchell checking in. That'll be Kenise Mills checking out now with 6:40. Through the paint, backs it back out, and an unforced turnover. Mineral Area shooting themselves in the foot right now.
That's right. That's the basketball gods right there. They give and they take right there.
You've been hanging around me too long, sir. But, I mean, once again, the Lady Vikings are in a spot on this trip down the floor. They could take the lead, which, they've been fighting that one possession deficit right now. This would be a statement possession. Down low, Burris off the square and in. Sydney Burris, give her 3. Give the Lady Vikings an 18-17 lead with 6:10 left to go until halftime. 3 ball put up by Chomko, too hard. Kirk gonna grab that rebound. Crosses over the timeline, gives it to Felton with exactly 6 left to go. Felton now to the right, comes back over, top of the arc. Goes down low to Kirk. Kirk out for Allen. Long range 3. Just off the back iron. No rebound for the Vikings. That's the Cardinals coming straight back. Here's a pass. 1 on the floor. Pass to Karnas. Give her 5. Averages 6.5 a ball game. So she can quit anytime right now.
Right. Slow down just a little, right?
Back up to a 1-point lead for the Mineral Area College Cardinals. Pass over to Mitchell, top of the 3-point arc. In and out of the feet, little pick and roll set up. No foul again. So apparently a blocking foul is just not on the table today, Brian.
I'm just a little kind of baffled, with some of the contact that they're given on different plays. To have somebody drive the lane like that, someone step over and create that much contact with a no call, I'm just... Let them play, I guess.
And we've seen enough basketball at enough different levels that, that's usually a given call right there. And so, bounce pass, down low in the paint. Going up is number 40, Sydney Lewis, and going to call a foul on the way up. And that will be on number 23, Sydney Burris from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, to me, again, not to harp on the last play, but that kind of contact, and then on the other end of the floor, you're not calling it.
Well, I've also played enough sports as well, too, baseball, football, that, you kind of pick up those keys from the ref. Not that they dictate pace of play, but they dictate, what you can and cannot get away with. And there was another one put down, 2 for 2 at the line goes Lewis. Welcome to the score sheet. But, if you're halfway through a quarter or halfway through a half and, the refs are letting X, happen. Well, then all of a sudden you change that up and where you're going to start calling X as a foul. So, that's a lot of stuff I guess that, CB will talk about at halftime with the players and see how they can address it. But it's still down low. That goes off and in for Jakayla Kirk. The Beast. Again, averages 22 a game. Well on her way. I have her at 10 unofficially, officially.
Right.
Chomko, top of the arc, being guarded by Allen. And she's going to roll that up and in, but I'm wondering now, taking Felton off of Chomko might be the thing that turns this thing for Mineral Area, because Chomko needs that pest on her.
Absolutely.
And I'm not saying Josie Allen's not. But, the way that, the way Felton's just been all over Chomko. Here's 8 on the shot clock. Through the paint goes Felton. Give her 2. Make that 23-22. Give her 4 in the half.
And maybe it's just an effort to maybe give her a little bit of a break on the defensive end so you can see some of that aggressiveness, maybe that extra gear on the offensive side for Felton.
And right on cue, there's the changeup. There's Felton back on Chomko once again. Right through the paint, up and in goes Passakarnas. Give her 7. Doggone it.
Yeah, she's picking up the slack for Chomko. It's like, not to call out Josie. Josie played great defense there. It was just a great shot by Pastor Carnish, but they're trying to pick on her a little bit, and whoever she's guarding, they're trying to drive with.
Felton thought about a three, comes in a couple steps, drops that one in. From Warner Robins, Georgia, that's Felton creating a little havoc out there. There's Allen back on, once again creates a turnover as that was Chomko slipping. Back comes Allen, back outside of the three-point arc, rubbed on the way by Chomko, so a little rub and run. Long-range pass, down low to Burris, puts it on the floor. On the right block, back out to Felton, put it up. She comes in, charity stripe, fade away, doesn't fall in. Rebound grabbed by the Cardinals as Felton and Graham collide out there with 2:18 and counting. 25-24, Vikings down by 1. Felton on Chomko, went for the hack and get the bucket and the bruise for number 5, Caitlin Chomko.
And that's a tough one. You don't want to let her kind of find her rhythm and get a little bit of momentum here. And so good, solid, hard defense, but unfortunately just got a little too much of the body on the shot.
Felton's going to check out. That'll be Carlissa Mitchell checking in from Cheneyville, Louisiana. So to the line to finish off the and one, and does. When you're 83% from the stripe, you're not missing very many, Brian.
That's just good shooting right there.
Couple ticks here, and we will have 2 minutes now left to go until halftime. Over the line goes Felton. Kirk back over to Burris. Burris being hounded up on top by Lewis. They give it over to Mitchell, goes off her foot, empty possession, turnover, back come the Cardinals, right off the paint, left-handed, and in goes Passacarnis. Well, she's been just a one-lady wrecking crew, give her 9 in the half. Vikings now with a $1:30, so 90 seconds left to go until halftime, and a 30-24 lead now for the Cardinals has blown up to 6. Kirk now puts it on the floor, right elbow up. She's going to go left-handed off the panel and in. Jacayla Kirk, give her another 2. Keeping the Vikings within sniffing distance of this now with 69 seconds and counting. Turnover created by Felton. Back up she comes once again. 2 steps through, give her the bucket and the bruise with a block.
And I tell you what, it's just, her energy is contagious. And so when she gets going, this team feeds off of that. And you see right there, a big steal, kind of forcing it down the lane and the and one. And so, getting them back within a couple, maybe even one right here after the free throw. And a lot of momentum shift.
I was just going to say with exactly 1 minute to go now in the half. And the last time we blinked, it was a 6-point deficit. And now Felton has a chance to make it a 1-point deficit. And nobody there for the rebound as everybody, I guess, thought she was either going to hit it. But, again, that goes back to, Brian, that
right.
point I make that if you would have had the ladies down there, you could have kicked that thing out and put a 3-ball up. But,
right. In those long rebounds like that, they're easier to get as the offensive players because, the defenders are going to box out for the inside.
Ball put up, does not fall through. Rebound grab, Felton. Swing pass all the way over to Josie Allen. Can't say I've ever seen a pass like that, but knew where she was going with it. Here's Kirk, 25 seconds left to go. 3-ball. Jacayla Kirk. Boy, that was a big bucket at the right moment.
That's what your leaders do. That's what your leaders do right there. Is they just say, you know what, I'm taking this one.
31-30. Vikings once again back up on top by a bucket, or by a point. 4 seconds now. 3-ball put up as time expires, and that's how the first half is going to end with the Lady Vikings. 31, Mineral Area 30. It is halftime, and we will be back in 15 minutes for the halftime show. This is Lady Vikings Basketball Livestream STL.
Thurman Law has been your trusted legal MVP for over 75 years. From three-pointers to tough legal battles, we've got your back in every game of life. Whether you're facing a personal injury, need a defense strategy, or tackling family matters, Thurman Law Firm is the winning play. Like your favorite team, we're dedicated to the Jefferson County community. Choose Thurman Law Firm, your legal champions for over 7 decades. Give them a call, 636-789-8989.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support live stream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote, 636-797-5800.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care. Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Marie Stelling. I'm the Community Relations Director for Autumn Ridge Residences. We offer a vibrant senior living community conveniently located at 55 in Herculaneum. We offer 3 meals a day, activities and outings. Housekeeping, laundry is all included. Just minutes away from doctor's offices, restaurants, and shopping. So if you or someone you know are considering senior living, please contact me, Marie Stelling, at 636-931-8400. Come see for yourself why seniors love the life they live at Autumn Ridge.
Precision Film Products, specializing in automotive and residential window film installations, paint protection film, and full vehicle wraps. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Precision Film Products or call 636-475-7510. Precision Film Products. Thurman Law has been your trusted legal MVP for over 75 years. From 3-pointers to tough legal battles, we've got your back in every game of life. Whether you're facing a personal injury, need a defense strategy, or tackling family matters, Thurman Law Firm is the winning play. Like your favorite team, we're dedicated to the Jefferson County community. Choose Thurman Law Firm, your legal champions for over 7 decades. Give them a call, 636-789-8989. Halftime score 31-30 as we come back up here. We've got a little bit of a snafu here. We're kind of going to actually break a rule and stall a little bit because the clock here has stopped. So we have no idea how long it's going to be till the end of the halftime here. So
I mean, it's only been 7.5 for 2 minutes now.
Right.
So not to get caught with our britches down.
Right.
I mean, how about that first half, Brian? I mean, Ray as well. I mean, from what you've seen too, and it goes back to what Coach CB had said, I think, in the pregame, which was just, if we can hang around, be competitive, knocking the shots down, and you see the position that they're in, which is now a 1-point lead. And Brian and I, we were talking off camera that I truly think it's the gameplay of Felton that is creating havoc that I don't think Mineral Area has seen.
Yeah.
Where again, number of basketball games that we've covered, whether it's ABA women's, whether it's high school, whether it's college,
Right.
You want to turn this into a track meet. Felton is going to be the one that
Yeah.
is going to be the
She's
outlier.
quick. She's quick.
Because we were talking about how when you see a number of players, they're worried about like the side mirrors and maybe what's ahead.
Right.
Nobody really has the game Felton does from behind, where once you think you've cleared past her, you have to account for her.
Right.
And again, even though she has 8.5, Kirk jumps out on the score sheet with the 15. But I think it's the play, the turnovers created, the havoc that she's created, where I think you just got to put an asterisk by her.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the big thing here is it looks to me like Mineral Area has been keying in on Jacayla Kirk too much, and I mean she's still gotten a few points here and there, but you know when you put so much emphasis on making sure that Jacayla Kirk's taken care of, that's opening things up for other players.
And go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, you know, I mean, yeah, to a point, you're completely right there. You know, in that regard, I think, you know, true to what both of you are saying, you know, the Vikings, I think the score is predicated on their defense. I mean, they've done a tremendous job of playing defense. Coach Walker talked about it early. Guard play for Mineral is really their staple. Mm-hmm. That's how they beat teams. That's why they're 15-2. But again, they haven't, at least from Chomko, I haven't seen every one of her games, but I don't feel she's faced the caliber of defender that Felton is. And Felton's speed alone, alongside of her athletic ability to challenge shots, has just got her out of her game. Her points have come, yes, a couple of them with Felton still guarding her, but really it's when they've had to switch off and then she's got an open look. And so if I'm CB Walker, I'm not changing a whole lot on the defensive side. Maybe look to, you know, inside out a little bit more on the basketball offensive side. If they are keying on Jacayla Kirk like that, get it to her early, kick it out, get some open shots. And then on the flip side, we talked a little bit before the break. If you're the Cardinals, you got to find a way to do some pick and rolls with your bigs to maybe create some space for your guards.
Yeah, figure out how we can pick, roll, and get Felton off of me.
Right.
And make her a non-factor. But real quick, Brian, if you want to go over our scores and stats there at halftime.
Yeah, we'll start with the visiting Mineral Area. As you said, Pasakarn is really leading the way for them with 9. Chomko right behind with 8. You have Jalea Clayton with 3, and then Ashley Baragas with 4, and then a couple with 2. And that's kind of been their scoring. They are a balanced team, so it doesn't surprise me that it's balanced there. And then very true to the Lady Vikings way, Jacayla Kirk leading the way, as you said, with 15. Shania Felton with 8. Sydney Burris coming off the bench as that 6th woman with 3 and 3 rebounds as well. Also a couple blocks, so you can't underestimate that performance that she's had there. Kenise Mills with 2, Lauren Bennett with 2, and Josie Allen getting the free throw kind of rounds out the scoring.
There you have it. There you are. We're going to step aside for just a quick second. We'll be back with the second half. This is, let me get to it. Here it is. This is Vikings basketball on Livestream STL.
Drives the baseline. Shots no good. Rebounds put up and down. Lee from 10. No good. Rebound. Takes it from 18. Count it, Monty Vogel. Good shot. Flames for 3. Count it. All alone, Alfonso Cotton puts it down, and we're tied.
We're back. You ready?
What if there was a place that could help you discover the possibilities? A place where you could find your passion, your purpose, your path. Jefferson College is that place. So what are you waiting for? Discover the possibilities at Jefferson College.
Too legit.
When we could be superstars, we've been rather wrecking car. What is at stake for us? Kicking up cars.
Alicia Cornell, Annapolis, Missouri.
Shania Felton, Atlanta, Georgia. Kenise Mills, St. Louis, Missouri. Lucia Luque, Malaga, Spain. Jacayla Kurt, St. Louis, Missouri. Carlise Mamitu, Chinaville, Louisiana.
Taylor Montgomery, St. Louis, Missouri.
Josie Allen, Festus, Missouri.
Sydney Burris, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Lauren Bennett, St. Louis, Missouri.
Paris Larkin, Bonne Terre, Missouri.
Sofia Belleghi, Madrid, Spain.
Hannah Hayes, York, Pennsylvania.
Back here at Jefferson College Auditorium. Inside, we are at the Joe Ellen Stringer Court. Matt Bates, Brian Kappinger back here with you as we get ready to kick off this second half. And next up for the Mineral Area College women will be Valentine's Day. They'll be at Three Rivers. And for the Lady Vikings, their next match will be February 13th, and they will be at Shawnee. So we'll see, again, as we talk about halftime being a thing.
Right.
We're going to see now if halftime might have been the thing that Jefferson College didn't need to have happen. See what momentum might either be taken away or might be given right back. So Mineral Area, they're going to kick the ball out to start. That's Passacarnas. They go down low and in. That's Passacarnas, just took it straight to the hoop. 9 in the first half. Give her 11 now. That's number 4. That is Kenise Mills, far side. Her and Felton going to rotate. Gives it over to Felton. Near arc to us. Went down low to Lukey. That's picked off. Back comes Ayers. Ayers, they go long range 3. In and out of the cylinder. Rebound picked up. Lukey going to grab that rebound. Looking to go to Felton. They might need to dish off elsewhere. Kirk on the far side, a little rub and roll, and it's going to be a block on double deuce. Again, Maddie Ayers trying to, like interference in hockey, you got to give that player the lane to dribble in, and you get in front, and all you're doing is creating havoc, and you get the foul on that. So Kirk back over to Felton. Had room to put the 3 up. She's going to drive in, spins off the block, doesn't fall in. Lukey, and steps on the line and out. So just a minute 11 into this third quarter, and it is now a 32-31 lead for the Mineral Area College Cardinals. That second quarter, though, saw Jefferson, they knocked down 20 to the 18 for Mineral Area, and that's how they had that 1-point lead going to the half. But that lead, albeit ephemeral now, has erased into a 1-point lead for Mineral Area, who will retain possession of the ball with a throw in under the bucket. So if you're following us out on Mixer, that'll now be Mineral Area going right to left, and Jefferson College in their gray with navy blue piping going left to right. Kick back out for Graham. They go back over to Passacarnas. Does not fall through. Rebound grabbed by Kirk over to Felton. Back up come the Lady Vikings, who again on this possession could take the lead once again. Kirk far side over to Allen. Little screen set up by Lukey, looking for the ball down low. It's going to go off the foot of number 40, Sydney Lewis, so ball will be retained by the Vikings on the far side with 12 seconds on the shot clock. They get the ball in, far side to Mills. Mills near us. They go down low, up and in, right-handed goes Jacayla Kirk. Give her 17 on the afternoon now.
Yeah, and just take advantage of that. I mean, she has the size difference and continue to let her work on that block.
Here's Passacarnas, just navigates all the way around, and they're going to get her with a travel. She went to look to go to pass and still kept the feet going, but the ball, you can't pick it up and keep the feet going.
That's it. I mean,
so, but again, Brian, the Lady Vikings are in that position where on this possession, can add on to this 1-point lead, where that's really all they've had this game has been, that 1-point lead. Build on that. This is what that possession can do. Here comes Felton through the paint. Little 3-4 step Euro step there. That didn't fall through, so the Cardinals, Felton creating all kinds of havoc once again. Gets the ball, and I believe, 22 going to be called for a foul on the floor down there, so that's going to be Ayers. Are going to get her like on a reach-in violation. She's beside herself like I was going for the ball. but once again, I mean, that's what we talked about at halftime, Brian, was the play being generated by Shania Felton.
Absolutely. You want to throw the word around like Energizer Bunny. I mean, she just has so much energy, so much passion. You just hope she can control it the right ways.
Spin move by Kirk, down in the paint, puts it in. Add her another 2, give her 19 of the 35, and now a 3-point lead for the Lady Vikings over the middle area Lady Cardinals. Ball put down. Ooh, Kirk going to give a hammer job on the way up as Lewis went to go up, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Kirk made sure she earned her stripes on that one. She earned every bit of that foul.
That's right. You are going to have to make 2 on this one.
Might not be able to feel her forearm after that. Bang, right off the front of the rim. So that does not fall through, and at least right now, Mineral Area doesn't cut into the 3-point deficit. Next shot put up, and that one will fall through. First point of the second half for Sydney Lewis. Give her 3 on the afternoon. Averages about 7.5 a ball game. Felton far side with 6:35 now and counting. She's going to drive through the paint. She's going to go up and going to go to the line to shoot 2, and the foul will be on number 40, Sydney Lewis from Potomac, Maryland. Boy, a lot of heavy recruiting outside of that middle area college. I mean, again, going to Australia, you got another one from New Zealand, another one from the Netherlands, and then you're still hitting, Maryland and what is that? That's Haywood Junction, New York. So
Minnesota. I mean, you just go down the list. They are spread out pretty well as far as not just nationally but internationally.
Felton knocking down that one from the line. So going to try to make the most of her opportunity here at the stripe. Makes that first one. And will knock down the second one. Great job at the charity stripe by the 5'8" sophomore. So that will increase the lead, 37-33. 4-point lead now for the Lady Vikings. So they are giving Mineral Area all the fits that you were hoping if you're on the Vikings side of the ball. I don't think C.B. Walker could have asked for a better performance right now than what the Vikings are giving the Cardinals at the moment. Felton ran through that screen. 3-ball put up by Chomko does not fall through. Again, I think because of the height. And there's a block on 40. Got into the lane of Kenise Mills. She tumbled to the deck. She's back up, though, no harm. But she's going to check out now. That's the 4th on Sydney Lewis. So 40 with 4.
Yeah, that's tough.
And that's one of your bigs down low, and so having to come out already early in quarter number 3. Here's Felton's spin move. Does not fall through off the back iron. Rebound grabbed by Chomko. Again, a little rub and ride by Felton on the way up. Spark plug, Energizer Bunny.
Right.
Pest. I mean, I mean that an annoying in a good way.
Absolutely.
If you're on the Viking side of the ball, Chomko found a way to get around Felton, and up goes number 25, Ashley Baragas, and she's fouled from behind. See who the guilty party was on that one. Looks like that'll be 22, Josie Allen. Picking up her first of the afternoon with 5:33. Left to go here in quarter number 3. That one's put up and in by Baragas. Had 4 in the first half. Her first points of half number 2. 1 more left to go. It's Felton and CB Walker talk down in front of our vantage point. She knocks both of those down, so productive drive at the charity stripe for Baragas. So that is 5:25 now and counting. Quarter number 3. Drive through the paint. Again, no block called. So they're going to call a charge. I'm just curious, are we seeing a different game than what the officials are?
Maybe being up here in the perch a little bit doesn't allow us the vantage point that we think, but she seems so far under the basket to make a blocking call like that. And I mean, I don't know. You can tell us at home, maybe.
Yeah.
Did we see something different?
Yeah. If you're out there on Facebook, send a little thing over to Mr. Ray, and not only will that, give us an official shout out if you're seeing something that we're not. Ray will be glad to throw that up and discuss that. 3 ball put up off the front of the rim. Back comes Josie Allen. That was Walschlager missing that one. Allen has the ball in her feet. Pass down low. Burris right hand and in. Sydney Burris, her first bucket of the second half. Give her 5 on the afternoon with 4:50 left to go here in quarter number 3. Pass Akarnas. Dish down low, goes to Talia Graham, her first 2 of the second half. And that was Chomko trying to stick her mitts in there, but looks like I think she fouled Felton on the way through. So 4:39 and counting, but it's still a 4-point lead for the Lady Vikings. And a timeout has been taken on the floor, and we're going to keep it right here. And we'll see and hear what Mr. Hallbrook has in mind.
This is what I have in mind. How about our new show, Fast Break? We talk a little bit about some Jefferson College ladies and men's Vikings basketball here every couple weeks here. Our new show here. We call it new because it started at the beginning of the year here, but we've got 3 or 4 episodes in. We cover Jefferson College, cover Jefferson County High School as well. We'll catch up with some local talent here in the high school area. Catch up with some coaches as well, and we also crown a player of the week. So check that out, Fast Break. We'll have that sometime next weekend. Check your local listings on our Facebook page at Livestream STL.
No, yeah, not really a new show, just a new season.
It is a new season. You're correct.
Season number 2.
You are correct.
Mr. Scott Lotta working behind the scenes on that program.
Yeah, he's kind of the mastermind right now with that whole thing, so to speak. Coach CB Walker's got to be pretty happy where he's at here, don't you think?
I would have to say, Brian, I mean, that's kind of what we talked about at halftime too, was, his MO, let's win a quarter, let's take it quarter by quarter, and don't let it get away from us, and that equates right now to that 2-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, and everything you would think is really working in the game plan of what he designed to this point. I think now it's just the fortitude to finish. You just really have to kind of grind this one out. It's not going to necessarily be that runaway unless you can get some turnovers, get some easy transition baskets. But, Mineral doesn't have the record they have by just rolling over. And
correct.
You got to be ready for their pushback, their fight here.
But suffice to say, I don't think they've seen a defense like what Jefferson College has thrown at them today. And again, I think don't take your foot off the gas on the defensive side of the ball. Make them earn everything, and I think that just seems to be giving Mineral Area all kinds of fits. Felton at the line. As it just gets eerily quiet in here. Don't want to, don't.
They want to break her concentration.
It's like she's trying to drop in a 10-foot putt right now. Felton nails that first one, so 40-37, knocks them both down. Back out to a 4-point lead once again, 41-37 with 4:35 and counting here in quarter number 3 from Jefferson College. Matt Bates and Brian Kablinger with you here today, and stick around as at 3:30 it's scheduled tip-off for the men. But right now, Maddie Ayers give her 4 on the afternoon. Her first bucket of half number 2. Checking in the game, Annalise Driscoll. She has drawn the short straw of trying to get Felton through the paint. appears to be Jacayla Kirk. And it is. Foul was on. Number 25, Ashley Baragas. That's her first. That's going to send Kirk to the line. Drops that one through. Have her at 20 right now.
Yeah, not too far off her season average.
And that one rolls around the back iron and off, but I was just doing the simple math on that. Has almost half of Jeffco's points. Was that, so I guess that was a 2 ball that was put up. So that is now 42-41. Things have tightened up once again here, Mr. Kaplinger. 1 point lead for the Lady Vikings. Mitchell says I hear you talking about that. So let's bring it back up. It's still a 1-possession lead, though. A 3 ball could tie it back up. A little swat by Mitchell on the way by, but that'll be a bucket for Graham. Have her unofficially at 6 on the afternoon now, and that is now a 44-43 lead. It goes off the foot of Felton, and that'll go back over pretty much her first miscue all day today.
Yeah, just trying to cross over there and, you know, sometimes just not paying attention, foot slides a little bit, and the ball bounced off, and right call there by official. It was not touched by the defender, so you don't get that backcourt back. Not that there's ever a good time for a turnover, but when you're up by 1 on a team that's, 21-2, you had a chance to seal, put some more points up on the board. Burris going to go in and, again, earn her keep on that foul. Right, good hard foul right there.
Good night. That's going to send Baragas to the line, though, again to try to put 2 more down. So after already knocking down 2 for 2, that one will promptly fall out. So at least right now they can tie it up, or if, and you see here, all hands are on deck for this second free throw. So who knows, but she does knock it down. Does Baragas, so 3 for 4 from the line. Here comes Felton like shot out of a cannon. Works in and out of the feet. Goes in on Driscoll, they kick it back out. That's going to be Mitchell. Almost a double dribble as she almost put 2 hands on the ball there. A little hard off the back iron. That ball's grabbed by number 23, that's Driscoll. She's going to navigate her way back up as she gave that over to Ayers. Back cross court. Bounce pass down low, off the floor, and in goes Baragas. So she's creating a little havoc herself right now as I have her with 5 just in this half alone. Here comes Felton. Should have taken that to the bucket, but they're going to kick it back out. Long range 3, airmails that. Does Carlissa Mitchell. So right now, Middle Area taking over a 46-44 lead right now, Brian, and it's just the unforced errors right now seem to be killing Jefferson College by not being able to put any points on the board.
Yeah, you're spot on there. It's just really kind of shooting yourself in the foot at this point. Too many easy baskets right now for Mineral.
Here is number 35, Talia Graham. She passes it back out, and on the pass on the way by, I don't believe that's going to be an active shooting violation, but the way this game has gone, stranger things.
Right.
And she's going to go to the line to shoot too. So Baragas, who was looking to make the pass. So as I was thinking that, they might think that's an active shooting.
Apparently, to them it was.
So to the line is Baragas once again, and she will promptly knock that one through, makes that 44-47. Now a 3-point lead, make that a 4-point lead, as she has gone 5 for 6 from the line, and that pretty much is equated to, whoa, once again another one going face planted right to the deck. Good night. I know that had to hurt just a little bit. That's Kirk. Near 3-point arc by us. CB Walker navigating traffic on the way by. Kirk, 2 through the paint. Doesn't fall through. And should be a block down low. That'll be on number 25. That is Ashley Baragas picking up her second. So that'll send Kirk to the line. And I think she's creating all kinds of trouble for Baragas, trying to keep her on her toes as well, too, as Kirk is going to knock that one down. Have her at 21 of the 45. 22 of the 46. And, okay, I thought a timeout was called with everybody on the Jefferson College bench standing up, but they're just going to congratulate Josie Allen on the way out. Weirder things, buck 23 and counting. So 80 seconds now left to go here in quarter number 3. And that is a bounce pass over to number 35, Talia Graham, and she has her 6th point of this quarter. 50-46, it's now a 4-point lead once again for Mineral Area. Been a while since they've been on top of the score sheet. Felton, spin move now with 16 on the shot clock up top to Kirk. Kirk makes a move at the free throw line, takes 2, goes in, and they're going to call a charge on the way up by Kirk, and that will be a turnover with 51.6 over to Mineral Area. And again, unless I'm missing something, it looked like Kirk had the down in the distance to get up to the net, and somehow she was guilty of the charge on that one now with 43 and counting.
Just kind of fight through this if you're the Vikings. You know, grind the rest of this quarter out here, these 30 seconds.
Goes a little too hard up off the glass. Nice rebound by Lukey. Back over to Kirk. Now 2-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock, so 25 and counting. Burris, long range pass over to Kirk. Kirk for 3. Bingo! Jakayla Kirk. Big bucket. At a big moment, shot clock goes off. 10 seconds now left to go in the third quarter. Now a 1-point deficit for the Jefferson Lady Vikings. Too hard off the front of the rim. Time is going to run out. But we are going to enter quarter number 4 and still a 1-point ball game. Mineral Area 50, Jefferson College 49. We're back for quarter number 4. This is Lady Vikings basketball live stream STL.
Thurman Law has been your trusted legal MVP for over 75 years. From three-pointers to tough legal battles, we've got your back in every game of life. Whether you're facing a personal injury, need a defense strategy, or tackling family matters, Thurman Law Firm is the winning play. Like your favorite team, we're dedicated to the Jefferson County community. Choose Thurman Law Firm, your legal champions for over 7 decades. Give them a call, 636-789-8989.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Matt Bates, Brian Kaplinger back here with you. Ray Hallbrook on the production side, spinning those knobs, twisting those dials, and Drake and Drew operating the cameras here today. So thank you once again to everybody on the production team. So, Brian, as we were just talking during the break, you know, quarter number 1 ends, Mineral Area College is up by 1, halftime enters, and the Lady Vikings are up by 1. Third quarter expires, Mineral Area is up by 1. So, I mean, the math should work out at this end of the fourth quarter. Jefferson Lady Vikings should be on top on this one, but you got to have the bucket. You got to have the ball go through the bucket, though, to get the points. In order for that to happen, though, here is a long-range pass up to Talia Graham. They kick it back out. Fresh look. That's going to go a little too hard. Rebound collected by Burris. So, once again, great job on the defense to still stand staunch. Felton back over the timeline. couple feet north of the three-point arc. Over to Josie Allen in front of us. Back over to Felton once again. Down low. Lukey. Got to get the feet going. Got to get a little up. Little giddy up, but that's going to be a turnover and an unproductive drive for the Lady Vikings on that possession. So back up comes Mineral Area now. 9 minutes left to go in the ball game. Still a 1-point lead for Mineral Area. Little elbow by Graham. And Lukey, they're going to say it went off of her. And
she had a little bit of like, I ain't even touched that. Like, she jumped over me.
Well, once again, send in those comments on Facebook. Let us know what you think. Nice pick off there by Burris. Gives it over to Felton. 3 on 2. Felton, 2 through the paint, off the rim. No points on that, but nice job by Allen to create some havoc in the backcourt. Felton out there on Ayers as well. They go to the far side of the court now, 20 on the shot clock. Ayers over to Walschlager. Walschlager over to number 23. That's Driscoll that's out there as well now. Back over to Walschlager. Burris is on her. Through the paint goes Baragas. She goes up, and they're going to get her with a travel.
Right. One too many steps, you start stumbling. You don't realize it, but your feet trying to catch up is going to take those extra steps.
And that's a call I can agree with.
Right. I'm with that one. So I know we've been on them a little bit, but, I'll give them that one.
When we're both seeing the same thing, though, again, I'm not, wearing the stripes down there tonight, but Kirk goes up. Going to earn her shot at the charity stripe. So Kirk right now, 2 from the line, could give the Vikings a 1-point lead in this. I would say single-handedly, at least from the score sheet, she's sticking her nose in player of the game nominations.
Oh, absolutely. Not only in scoring, she's down on the block, she's getting rebounds, high basketball IQ. She's recognizing the quick passes, so even when she's double-teamed, she's getting the ball out.
Foul was on number 35, Talia Graham. They mark that as her second. That one falls through. So Kirk, another one. So right now, knotted up, 50-50, 51-50. And the Lady Vikings are not going quietly into that good night. Couple changes being made. That will be number 22, Maddie Ayers, checking out. Checking in will be number 15, Isabella Paradowski, getting her first action of the day, or at least from what I can remember. Bounce pass over to Passacarnis. Back over to Walschlager. And that's going to be Chomko going up and going to be fouled on the way up.
You can tell by Lukey's expression there. She's like, I just don't know what you're seeing down there because I got that one pretty clean.
That's going to be the 4th on Lukey from Malaga, Spain. That's going to send Chomko to the line, and she's going to promptly knock that one down and through. But welcome to the score sheet in the second half. So, again, I think I would say halftime, not very friendly to Chomko. Left-handed, bangs that free throw down, though. But 52-51 because she's been held off the score sheet until 7:45 of quarter number 4. Here is Felton. Near side towards us. Back over to Josie Allen. Bounce past to Felton once again on the far side of the arc. 7:30 and counting here at Joe Ellen Stringer Court inside the Jefferson College Auditorium. Here's Kirk through the paint. No foul on the way. Well, okay, I guess a little late on the block call. So it looks like they're going to get number 15, Isabella Paradowski. Another one of the Thunder from down under, from Melbourne, Australia. The Alcies are running wild out here on the court today. But inside, Jacayla Kirk from St. Louis, Missouri, just knocking down free throw after free throw at the charity stripe. Knocks them both down, adding on to that 79% free throw percentage, and that is a timeout taken And we are going to step aside as well with 7:20 left to go in this one. Lady Vikings on top, 53-52. Vikings basketball live stream STL.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
And once again, thanks to Breeze Dental Care for the sponsorship as well today. But also thank you to everybody tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, TKDS Sports app, and also on Mixler.com today. Please, if you're out there on those social platforms, do the liking, subscribing, get those notifications. As we enter, 7:20 left in this one, Mr. Bryan, 53-52. So what do you think was said by C.B. Walker in that timeout?
Hey, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. It's high-level defense resulting in some good looks on the offensive side. And I think, right now, Ja'Kayla Kirk with 29 points. She's finding her way to the free throw line. So just trying to continue to feed her on the block, see if she can create.
Paradowski far side. Kick back up to Passakarnas. They go down low into the feet. Paradowski's going to go up, and that's going to go off the hand of Josie Allen. She's able to keep the ball in. Look at Burris fighting after that, along with Talia Graham, and they're going to call a tie-up. And it looks like possession arrow will favor Jefferson College on that. Coach C.B. Walker, I thought, was going to be player number 6 for Jefferson College as far as he was out there. So apparently I must have just missed something because the possession arrow, okay, they did flip it. All right, so that was possession arrow for Mineral Area. And that bucket put in for Mineral Area. So give them a 1-point lead now with 6:40 and counting left to go. That is Felton, far side. Has Kirk trying to set up a little pick. They go back across to Allen, back to Felton. Felton's going to go down low. That was hit off the hand of Burris. So let's see. The ref saw the same thing. I'm at least hoping don't want to jump the gun too much, but you got to look at the shot clock, though. There's 7 on the shot clock. Kirk's going to fake that once, twice. Too hard off the back iron. So rebound grabbed by Mineral Area. Back up they come with 6:18. Paradowski goes underneath. Still going to go to the line to shoot 2 as she was fouled underneath the bucket. Still a 1-point lead for Mineral Area, 54-53. I mean, you just have not seen this game today, Brian, where, normally a basketball game is usually a game of runs, and there just has not been that. It has just been that gnawing back and forth where, at one time I think the biggest lead was 6 for Mineral Area, and I think 4 was the biggest lead for Jefferson College. So, nobody has gone crazy like, a 17-2 run or anything, crazy like that. There's a rebound for Lucia Lukey over to Felton. Not a bad idea to give it to her. Being guarded, little pick and roll there on Walshberger. Oh, down low goes Burris. She goes up a little too light underneath the bucket. And another empty possession for Jefferson College. Back up comes Mineral Area. 3-ball put up. Bank shot. And in for Walschlager. Welcome to the score sheet, but none bigger than that one right there. Josie Allen over to Lukey. They go all the way far side to Kirk. Kirk went with a shuffle step and another turnover for the Lady Vikings, who I'm not sure how many more bullets they have in the chamber to keep shooting themselves in the foot, but 4-point deficit right now for the Lady Vikings. So I think my quick math, is that the third or fourth possession in a row where the Vikings have come up empty in some capacity?
I think it is.
Or is it more than that?
I think it's 4. I think you're right on that. They just haven't been able to get anything established here since coming out of that break.
High off the panel, rebound grabbed by Sydney Lewis. Gives it over to Walschlager. They kick it back out. Chomko, once again, Felton all over her, creating a nightmare. 5 on the shot clock. Chomko tries to get it off. She does, but the rebound's grabbed by Jakayla Kirk. Big rebound, big possession for Jefferson College as Felton navigates her way over the timeline. And now with 4:48 and counting in the ball game. Bucket needs to fall through for the Lady Vikings. Doesn't fall through that time, but the bucket and the bruise for Jakayla Kirk. Give her 31 and another shot from the charity stripe to finish off the and one to bring this back into a 1-point game, Brian.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, you need a basket right now. Maybe find Jakayla on the block there. That's what they do. The only thing they've got to watch out for is that weak side defender is sneaking over trying to get those lob passes in. And so you want to watch so it doesn't get stolen.
And all hands on deck for the rebound. Goes off the hand. Felton sticking her nose in. Created havoc for Lewis. Goes off of her hand and out. So even though that last one was unproductive, went in and out, you had all hands on deck to grab that rebound, and you see what happens when you at least have some bodies on that second free throw.
Absolutely. You steal a possession right here.
And you have a chance, best case scenario, to try to knock down a 3. Worst case scenario, you got a possession right under the bucket. Make something out of it. Media timeout taken for us to step aside, and we'll be back right after this. This is Lady Vikings Basketball Livestream STL.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallique here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
Back here at Jefferson College Auditorium, Joe Ellen Stringer Court. 4:40 left to go in this one. And right now, before we headed into the timeout, all hands on deck on that second free throw, Brian, and that was all because of Felton and her effort is why Jefferson College has the ball with this throw-in with a possibility to put a 3-ball up and in. Could give the Vikings a 1-point lead on this. So that will be Kirk to throw the ball into Felton. Felton, near corner from us, telegraphed it down to Kirk. That was picked off as that was a throw into 3. Lady Cardinals down low, they were keying in on that one, and so that created a turnover. So Lady Vikings had a shot at that, but that empty possession, though, might come back to cost them. And there's a potential pickoff. It is Burris and Kirk. Here is Felton, drives through, little Euro step, too soft off the panel. Felton still like an angry hornet.
Right.
Just barely crossed the timeline. It looked like that was Walschlager kind of just straddling it out there, but here's Kenise Mills. They give the ball over to Passacarnis, and she deposits the biscuit into the basket. Give her 4 in the second half. Mills waited for traffic to fly by. Over to Allen, a little too hard off the back iron. Kirk misses that one. That is Lukey hitting the deck and going to the floor, calling a jump ball once again, and this time possession arrow does favor Jefferson College. So looking at this throw-in, Lukey's up at the top of the arc. I think I would have her down low, and I would swap spots with Felton down there, but that's just me and my little coach's hat thinking out loud real quick. But so that'll be Kenise Mills throwing the ball in over to Allen. Kirk all tied up in knots down low. Here's Felton in and out of the feet. Picked up her dribble over to Allen. Bounce pass down low to Kirk. And they're going to call a foul. They call that on
Graham.
Okay.
Got her for the hold on the
3-5. Because it looked like he was pointing right at Jacayla Kirk, and I'm like, okay. Well, so throw in for the Lady Vikings, who need some production on one of these drives here. Kirk's going to go up off the square and in. Good Lord, give her 33 with 3:13 now left to go. 57-59, still a one-bucket ball game. Big step out there by Graham. So if you want to know what a Euro step is, just rewind that and look at that step, and that one will fall through for Talia Graham. Give her 8 in this half, 10 in the ball game, and a 4-point lead. Behind the back goes Felton. Down here to Mills. All the way over to Allen now with 2:40 and counting. 15 on the shot clock. Felton in and out of the feet. 3-ball put up off the front of the rim. Lukey grabs that rebound over to Allen. She drives through the paint. That's just picked right out of her pocket and off the foot and out. Maddie Ayers with a turnover right in front of the Jefferson College bench, and that'll be a throw-in for the Lady Vikings now with 2:28. And now a 2-possession ball game. Here's a nice pass down low. Kirk once again off the panel and in. Give her 35 of the 59.
Yeah, and that's just a good pass, an entry pass there by Sydney Burris. You know, I've talked about it before on the broadcast. She has really high IQ.
And a swat by Felton out of the backcourt. Gets all ball from behind on the way up. And once again, once you pass her and you don't account for her, she creates more trouble than you can imagine.
Yep, very athletic and very quick.
Walschlager with the throw-in. That is number 25, Baragas. Called her name a lot here in this second half. Knocks down another one. Felton behind the back, cuts through. Being guarded now 2-on-1. Breaks that up over to Allen. All the way back over to Mills. Mills is going to go down low to Kirk. Kirk backing in. Just shy of the block, off the panel, a little too hard. Does not fall in now with a $142. And now still a 4-point deficit. They're going to call a push.
That's a tough one. I mean, even again, I'm not trying to harp on them from my vantage point. She started to stumble before any contact was made. You cannot bail out an offensive player because they lose footing in that regard.
I am glad you saw the same thing I did. So that prevents me from harping on it. I'll let you harp on it. But, you know, again, when both sets of eyes are seeing the same thing, I know we're up here, but, you know, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, guess what it probably is? A rooster. Here's Lewis through the paint. They're going to call a foul on Jacayla Kirk, and it's going to be a 2-shot foul.
You see fans starting to get a little life, too. They're not in agreement with a lot of the calls as well.
Well, again, if you're out there on Facebook, send in a couple comments. Let us know what you think about the officiating today. That, yes, I totally agree. A couple times today, you know, just because a player is stumbling with a ball, and I mean, we've seen a number of the ladies today that have just flat out, you know, blew a tire.
Right.
That doesn't mean that somebody has been fouled.
Right.
I mean, there are some things as like a loss of balance, you know. The whole walking, chewing gum thing I equate it to, you know, once you look up from your dribble or whatever and you might stumble, doesn't mean I put my hands on you to create that. Right. But, again, you know what? Lady Vikings, 80 seconds left. 2 possessions. I'm sure CB Walker's like, ladies, we just got to figure out how to power through this.
Right.
But we also can't have any more empty possessions because time is not on our side right now.
That's it. I mean, and the game's going to slow down a little bit at this point just because obviously Mineral's going to try and possess the ball, especially after these free throws. And so you got to box out. Make sure if there are misses here, you are the ones with the ball. Get to your offense quick, get set up, and make the possession count.
Right now, knocks these two down. You're looking at a 6-point ball game. There's one. So once again, big free throws here for Sydney Lewis, 68% from the stripe. And it's now 59-64. And that'll be a rebound by Felton. So not only does she miss the second one, but Felton able to grab the rebound for the Vikings. Down to Kirk, puts it on the floor, look out from behind, goes up, gets the bucket and the bruise. Jacayla Kirk, once again, at least just in quarter number 4, going up for her second and one possession with 70 seconds now in a 64-61 3-point deficit. Again, hate to harp on it. This one goes in and out of the cylinder, and you have all hands on deck. You could set up a 3-ball from outside. Misses it. The Cardinals grab the rebound, so it didn't really work in the favor of the Vikings, but timeout taken with 67 seconds now. And we're going to step aside as well. We'll be right back with Lady Vikings basketball live stream STL.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, and we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Back out of the timeout with 67 seconds left to go in this one. Brian Kaplinger has made his way downstairs for player of the game, or at least coach interview. Boy, I'm telling you right now, this has been a pressure cooker and then some. Really outside of just the empty possessions and those unproductive drives, have really been the backbreaker for the Lady Vikings in this one today. And it's only a 3-point deficit right now, so it is manageable.
With a good one here.
Yes.
And I think that's what Coach wanted to see. He just wanted to see something respectable, and golly, he definitely delivered.
But there's just that gnawing feeling you have, like if this thing ends up the way it does, Ray, that, you're going to look back and you're going to just be able to highlight several opportunities where you could have had 3 points or more. Right. Felton sticking her nose in, but she's going to be called for a reach-in violation, and that will equate to team foul number 5, which means now that'll be 2 shots from the stripe with 50.2 left to go in this one. But we shall see what happens here. And that will be number 5, Caitlin Chomko, going to the line. Her only 2 points this half coming from the charity stripe. Lefty misses that one. So couple big free throws now. Misses the first one. So still a 3-point ball game. All hands on deck here for number 2. She drains that one. So Chomko at least now makes it a 4-point ball game with 50.2. And that'll be a throw in by Felton. Needs Allen to come back, provide a little help on the way in. Far side to Kenise Mills. Mills navigating her way straight up the court. Lukey over to Felton. She's going to drive through the paint, off the panel, and in. Felton, her first bucket, but her 6th point. And a timeout taken with 39.7 left to go. And now the Vikings down just by 2.
My, have the tables getting tighter and tighter here, Coach CB Walker. I like it, though.
I dare say this has been a bigger test than I think the Mineral Area College Cardinals had on deck on this one. Now, again, as Brian Kaplinger and I, we were talking before the game, could it be possible that if they do play the 4 quarters, could they catch Mineral Area with their pants down, still reeling?
You never know.
From because the last game they played was a loss that broke that 15-game winning streak. So, maybe Jefferson playing, and again, I think that defense led by Felton has just created a bigger headache for Coach Riley Palmer and the Lady Cardinals on that side of the ball. But
definitely.
But again, a 1-bucket game right now. 2-point deficit, 65-63. Mineral Area on top. And stay tuned. Not only will we have the APB post-game show and player of the game, but the next game on deck will be the men's Vikings team taking on the men's Mineral Area College Cardinal team. So a little break in between games, but this one here has got everything and then some right now. So another timeout being taken.
Well,
well, I mean, at least right now we can at least thank Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography one more time. That is Ron Rigdon, Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. That's 314-402-9014. Photos, banners, designs, that's where we get them from. From Ron Rigdon over there at Cheap Seats Photography. And I think Ray would also like us to talk about advertising. If you would like to take some ads out with us, that's how we help bring these games to you. You can be a sponsor with us here on Livestream STL. But get a hold of Mr. Ray Hallbrook. That's his personal number right there. If you're on Mixler, that's 314-852-4398. Get a hold of Mr. Ray and see what kind of package deal he might be able to put together for you. Be a sponsor with Livestream STL. All right, so out of another timeout, this will be a throw-in for Mineral Area on the far side of the court. 39.7 left to go in this one, and let's see how they unstack the deck and unravel this mystery. That's Felton back there in the back court on Chomko. Chomko just barely able to get it over the timeline, breaks away from Felton. The 3-ball put up, and good for Passacarnis. Man, oh man, here comes Mills. She's going to navigate her way through. Does not fall through, loses the ball. She tries to get it, whacks a player down, and that is a turnover for Mineral Area as they were on the floor. Chomko throws the ball out of bounds. So that'll stop the clock with 16.1. But now, where the throw-in's going to occur at, and it's 68-63, so it's now a 5-point lead. So Josie Allen throws it in right back to her, and once again they telegraphed it down low to Jakayla Kirk, and it looks like time is just going to run out on this one, as that is number 21 Walschlager, and the ball will drop and the clock will reach all zeros as the Lady Vikings take a tough one, 68-63. APB post-game show is upon us, but a 5-point loss for the Lady Vikings. We will be right back with the post-game show and the player of the game. This is Lady Vikings basketball Livestream STL.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
It's time for the APB Storage post-game show. We're going to go downstairs here to Brian Kaplinger. Brian, my friend, take it away.
Yeah, here with Coach CB Walker of the Vikings. You know, that's a heartbreaker. Really played well. 4 quarters, a great 4 quarters from the ladies. But just talk about the game for me.
I mean, we forced other girls to beat us. Unfortunately, those girls did. You know, our game plan was to take the ball out of Five's hand and make somebody else beat us. 24 stepped up well for them, hit some tough shots. We got to be able to adjust. When those other girls are stepping up, we got to be able to stop them. Like we can't keep having other girls have their best game against us. As far as our game plan offensively, it worked. You know what I mean? We knew we were trying to go inside out, play through Jacayla, but the same way we needed other girls to step up. Unfortunately, we just came up short.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, Jacayla Kirk with a big offensive game. Yeah. I would even say Shania Felton there played a great defensive game on Chomko. They're a big star, and so those 2 ladies really deserve some stars tonight. But like you said, got to figure out a way, you know, to shut down some of the others. But just talk about those 2 ladies, their leadership and their energy on the court.
I mean, that's the first thing I told them when we came out. It's going to start with you guys. You know, it's going to start with Dooley, Shania defensively. When she's active, she's active. And Jacayla, we're going to need her to score. I thought we were just a few buckets away from, you know, Dooley hitting some. I would have liked for Josie to get some shots off a couple times and, you know, Sid to be a lot more aggressive. But, again, I tip my hat off the MAC. They had a game plan and it worked.
Yeah. Brian Kaplinger here with Coach CB Walker again. Close game, gritty performance for Livestream STL. Thank you so much, Coach.
And there we have it. I'm going to jump over here real quick as we, whoa, it's almost in the wrong seat here, bud. But, you know, final score again here is 68-63. Coach had a good game plan, I thought, together, and, you know, kept it close all game. So, you know, respectable outing. Oh, let me turn your microphone. Here you go.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I think Coach was spot on. I mean, the game plan, and you know, as he brought it up, I mean, yes, Kirk, you know, that was nice with the 37 points. But I think as Brian and we were talking during the telecast, I think it was that defense that Coach can hang his hat on.
Yep.
The ladies played an excellent defensive game, but it's Ray, every broadcast we do on the basketball side, the empty possessions, the turnovers, that you don't get anything off of those.
Yep.
I liked how he eventually, you know, brought all hands on deck on the second free throw because we saw how that benefited the Lady Vikings a couple times, but didn't get anything out of it. But again, as I say, this was one of those games. They had the lead at various points. They had everything going in their favor, but it was just sealing the deal that they weren't able to do. And again, that's a thing that's going to gnaw on you the rest of the evening.
Absolutely.
So got to flip the page, and you got to get ready for Shawnee on the next game. So. We got men's basketball right after this, sir.
We got about 15 minutes off for us to take a little breather, grab maybe a nice little soft drink. But, again, final score 68-63 here. Lady Vikings drop to the Mineral Area Cardinals. Ray Halbrook for Matt Bates, Drake Beekman, and Drew down there we call him. Hey, you know, and, you know, Brian Kaplinger, all of us here at Livestream STL. Thanks again for watching. Let me get it over here. Vikings basketball and Livestream STL. We will see you in just a little bit for men's action. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.